Keith, I don't know, we're bordering on tropical with these dew points.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
I'm having a hard time, like, I try to leave the house after, taking a shower, and I'm like, oh, I'm sweaty again.
You're back. Yeah, you know what's really interesting? Like, you see these little things that show you how humid it is. We have a heat pump, so I keep it cool, not cold, but we had some condensation on our windows this morning on the outside because it was such a difference between the inside and the outside. It's just wild how sticky it is out there.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I want a fruity drink.
I was going to say, what do you think about, like, you know I'm a tiki person.
Yes.
Thinking like a pina colada.
Yes, but like, obviously we're on the desk, so.
Of course. Frowned upon.
Mocktails.
Frowned upon, at the very least. When I was in Old Orchard Beach, guys, I think was it last week? I texted our news director and I asked if I was allowed to do a live shot from a tiki bar that was there. And he was like, but I said shot. Can I do a shot from the tiki bar?
Oh, no.
And he was like, no. I'm like, oh, no, I'm sorry, live shot is what I meant. Just testing the boundaries. We got a couple of thunderstorms out there right now. In Skowhegan, a heavy downpour. It'll be relatively quick moving, but there's a lot of moisture in there because of that tropical area that we were just talking about. We did have a lot of sun over southern and western Maine, pumping temperatures into the upper 80s, and in some cases low 90s, with the dew points that are still in the mid 70s. Heat indices were in the upper 90s to around 100 degrees over southern and western Maine earlier, and it's still obviously adding to the temperature profile through the afternoon. So these showers and storms should die out over the next few hours. Tonight we'll see some fog over down East Maine. The rest of us will just be warm in the 70s throughout the evening, setting us up for a classic summer day tomorrow, mid to upper 80s, couple of low 90s. There is an isolated shower thunderstorm chance. You can see it in those little green dots, but I don't think there are many of those around. I think most of us are able to stay dry. It's a little bit more complicated, though, to start the weekend. We've got an area of low pressure to our south, and so we're going to see more clouds around on Saturday morning, even a batch of showers likely to come through the first half of the day, and then we're able to clear out to a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures in the 80s, and just an isolated PM thunderstorm. So I think Saturday is good, but it's a little bit more complicated. I think Sunday's the day, if you start to finish, are looking just for a beautiful day. This Sunday is it, although you have to not mind the heat. I think a lot of us will get to 90 on Sunday. So that's your lock day. Monday, Tuesday look good too. Isolated afternoon thunderstorms, but a lot of us are going to stay dry during that time period, not have any issues until probably Wednesday night when some thunderstorms come through. And finally, knock the humidity down from ridiculous to annoying. So that'll be nice. That happens Wednesday night into Thursday. In the meantime, good chance at an official heat wave away from the coastline Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Remember, that means you have to have 3 days in a row of 90 or above. We'll probably just get there with like a 90, 91 kind of situation. It'll count though. We're up to the second warmest start to summer on record, and I think obviously we'll be in first place by the end of this stretch. So we'll see how that all comes together. By the way, people had asked me about this, and Dana and I were talking about it the other day. Last summer was a rainy summer. It wasn't a particularly cold summer. It was actually kind of dead average.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, well, last summer was so cool, whatever. It really wasn't, but it was
felt that
wet.
Way. Rain.
Yeah. Either way, this is a big change. Obviously much more.
Very big change.
Welcomed.
Yes. Thanks, Keith.